Hi, I'm Lou, and today we're going to fix a blown engine. Blakey was driving pedal to the metal through the yard and snap! This connecting rod right here just broke in half. You know you have this problem when your string is super easy to pull. A good engine should be too hard for a 7-year-old to pull. Dump your oil, 2 nuts, and this air filter comes off. Pull off the gas line and drain the gas tank. Now we'll lay it on its side and take out these bolts and take off the case lid. Take out the timing cam for a closer look, and sure enough, there's the bottom of our connecting rod. I just unbolted the oil sensor, and we'll pull that out of the way so we can clean the rest of those chunks out. We'll use brake clean and an air compressor to get rid of the metal shavings. We got to get to the piston, so we'll take off the muffler, valve cover, 4 bolts, and off comes the head. Piston. Looks like the cylinder's in great shape, but I think we're going to have to take out the crankshaft for a closer look. Cover, nut, cup, fins, flywheel, and crankshaft. It's roughed up pretty bad here and over here. After sanding it down with 400 grit sandpaper, it's actually pretty smooth, and I'm going to put it back in. And it goes right in like this. While we're waiting on parts, let's take a look at what made this fail. This is the arm that keeps the motor from spinning over 3,600 RPM, but as you can see, the governor has been completely removed. Somewhere north of 5,000 RPMs, this can happen. Old rod, new rod. To get out the rod, we need to remove this pin, which is held on by this clip. Rotate this ring around until part of it's exposed in this hole. Pry it out with a screwdriver, put in a small socket, and tap it out from the other side. Pin is slid over so we can take this out. Notice that the nubs are on this side, so we pull that out like that, and these nubs are only on one side. They go the same way. Add a little assembly lube or motor oil and push the pin back in. Clip back in. Next, the bottom comes off the connecting rod, and the rod and the piston go into the cylinder right here. This arrow should be facing downward. There are 3 rings with slots that should be lined up evenly around the piston. So one there, one down there, and one over here. You need a ring compressor to squeeze these before you can put them into the cylinder. I made my own with a hose clamp and a piece of plastic tubing. Pound in the piston with a rubber mallet or block of wood. Next goes the rod cap. It's held on by these 2 bolts, torqued to 9 foot-pounds. The lifters go in there. Turn the crank so your piston's at top dead center, and then drop in your camshaft so that this dot on the camshaft lines up with that dot on the crankshaft. We're all done in here, so make sure this edge and this edge are super clean. Oil your gasket, put it on, and put it together. Next, all these side cover bolts torqued down to 17 foot-pounds. Push rods go down on the lifters. On goes the head, held down with 4 head bolts there and there at 17 foot-pounds. Make sure the rods are sitting inside these dimples. Head cover with 4 bolts, spark plug, flywheel, plastic cooling fins, pull starter cup, and nut. That goes on right here. Muffler, oil, gas, and start.